Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for tuning into this episode. This is the day we find out who wins the free vintage giveaway, the lovely little salt and pepper shakers, Dutch inspired on a little carrier thing, adorable. At the end of the episode, through the miracle, and it is a miracle that it's so random, the Mid Mod Money prize wheel, brought to you by Mountain Dew. Huh? Who doesn't love a good Code Red alert? All right, we're going to get to a flea market haul. It is flea market season, and I am stocked up because every weekend I'm stopping somewhere and looking at old stuff. And this week, it's right on the border, kind of between Maryland and Pittsburgh, by Nemacolin. There's a Brsddock flea market once a month, and this was the first installment. So let's take a look at what I found. First thing, boy, I like that. It's got some gunk on it. It's an old sticker, some more gunk. I haven't cleaned this yet. Plastic tray, beautiful little sundae. When I asked how much this was, she goes, $0.25. You better believe it. This is living. When you can get something like this for $0.25. This will sell for $12 in my booth at the Antique Mall. Great color, good little sundae subject matter, cool, whimsical, weird. Next thing I found, speaking of whimsical and weird, I found this. It is a pig. I already took the price tag off. This was $1. The 60s piggy bank. Very odd, and this would be easily broken. So amazing that the tail's still intact. Very cute. $1. I'm gonna probably ask $13, $14. So $12, $13 profit on that. Now here's a be on the lookout. If you ever see one of these, this is it's just a shelf, for your little knickknacks. And this shows you how terrible a businessman I am. This was, it says $10, and I go, would you take 7? And she goes, everything on this table is half price. So she gets credit for honesty. I got this for $5. Now, the reason I'm saying be on the lookout, because the first time I ever got one of these, I just put like $14 on it, and it was gone immediately. And then I noticed as I walked to other antique malls, this thing usually has about a $30 to $40 price tag on it. Yes, this crescent moon little set of steps. And the next one I got, I sold for around $30. The next one I got, I sold for around $35. So this one is in good shape. Folk art, some guy built this. It just has a couple of little hangers. You hang it on the wall, put your little whimsical smalls on there. This was $5. I'm gonna ask $35 at the Antique Mall. All right, next thing I found. Now this is kind of sad, but this was $1, right? And this here, these are real butterflies. And what I've learned through my research guy, my fiance, Christy, she found out that, well, we like these a lot. And we found out that the butterflies to make these in the 1970s were euthanized. Now, knowing that, I don't like them as much. But because it was $1 and the old ones go for a little bit of money. These go for about $25 to $35 if the butterflies are real. They started using different things that look like butterflies. These are actual taxidermied butterflies. So tragic, but beautiful. I hate to say that, but this was $1. I'm gonna try to get to 26, 27, somewhere in there for the beautiful 70s boho looking butterfly. All right, next thing I found, and man, this is a beaut. So hang on to your seats. This unbelievable kitchen pot, and had no price on it. And I asked the guy, I was prepared for anything when I asked him how much. He could have said $25, and I would have went, oh yeah, okay. But I asked how much this was, and he said, I'll take $5 for it. I'll take $5 on that. And he didn't really talk like that. But so I gave him, did not even dicker on the price. I'm like, here's your $5. Beautiful. Perfect shape on the outside. And it even has a pull-out basket. So I think this truly is for like crab legs and, maybe lobster. Mint condition. $5. I'm thinking this is probably going to be around $40. No, originally I thought this was George's Briard because he had a lot of colorful stuff like this, but this is just unassigned, no date, no mark. Very cool. It tells you the date by just looking at it. This is late 60s for sure. Beautiful pot, and will sell for $40. Next thing I found, this was a case where this thing looks older than it is. This knight figure was $2. $2, and not a bad. This looks mid-century modern, but it isn't. It's probably 70s. And so that kind of takes it out of the mid-century modern, but it still has a very good stylized look. For $2, I can get $18 for the Suge Knight. All right. You know what I'm realizing lately? Nothing sells quite like vinyl these days. I'm telling you. Every good piece of vinyl I get sells. Now, a guy had these for $5. I ended up getting all of them for $4 a piece. But when you see what I got for $4, I'm talking Jefferson Airplane. Whoops. ZZ Top. The Mighty Zepp. Yes, Led Zeppelin. More. Humble Pie. Steely Dan. I mean, these are the kind of albums. This is an original Who's Next on Deca, old label. Really nice shape, even though the cover's worn. Mountain. More Mountain. Bruce Springsteen. Houses of the Holy. I'm telling you, these Zeppelins are $20 each. This is about $120 worth of albums for $40. So I'm going to make about $80 here off of these. Fantastic, and they're all in great shape. I checked them. Always do that before you start buying albums. Just pull them out and then go through them after you've pulled out the ones that you want. So $80 off of vinyl. All right, 2 things left, and then we find out who won this week. People keep saying the 80s are coming back. And I hope that's true, because how about this weird clock that looks like, it kind of looks like the Saved by the Bell logo or something. I mean, this, it says Maris Taylor. Now, this was supposedly, these are hand done, Maris Taylor Studios. It's weird. I asked her about this. She said that she got this in the 80s. But there's some markings on here, one of which is 1101. Now, I don't know that might just be a style number or whatever, but it looks 80s, even if it isn't. But it is handmade. An artist in Arizona does these, and I can't read the signature, but it's got a great look to it. I paid $10 for it. I asked how much she wanted. She said 10. Fair. These go for about $50 to $75. I'm going to try to cut that right in the middle and say $60. I'll make $50 off this cool working, I wouldn't call it a Saved by the Bell clock. It's it's really nice. I like this. I like the look, and the 80s are coming back. All right, last couple things. Now, here's an interesting one. This guy had this on his table. Didn't have anything else like it. But I went by his table and I saw this giant, and I mean giant, vase I believe that's how it's pronounced. From West Germany. Mid-century modern as the day is long. This is 1960s. And it's got a great look. Those squares, the glaze, it's got no chips, no cracks. And I said, man, that is a nice vase. And he goes, yeah, nobody around here gives a crap about this kind of stuff. And I was like, well, it's real nice. I'm just saying, someone with deeper pockets than me will come along and pounce on this. And he goes, what do I got on it? And as you can see, maybe you can't, $75. And I said, yeah, he goes, I tell you what, you give me 45. And I was like, how about 40? And he's like, yeah, I'm here to make money. And that's the case a lot of these guys. They're there to make money. They're there to wheel and deal. So don't feel like you're insulting somebody. Strike up a conversation. Admire their stuff. And sometimes they loosen up a little bit. Which in the case of this, I had no plans on buying this. But you knock 35 off the price, I think I can get $125 for this in a high-end booth in Pittsburgh. It's a nice antique mall. I'll throw this right in there, and 125. If someone offers me 100, I'm still making, I'm still making good money off of the mid-century West Germany. If anyone knows the maker on this, I'd love to know that because I don't. All right, last thing. I went to Uniontown, Pennsylvania, which is just past Nemacolin. And I went to the Goodwill, and the only thing I found was this mid-century table with awesome tiles, double-decker, cool legs, good condition. This table was $7.99. $7.99 for the amazing double-decker table. One more look, one more last. Yeah, that's a pretty good table. I think I'm gonna ask 79 to $100. So paid $7.99. If I sell it for $80, I make $70 off of one find. And you can do it too. Keep watching my show, Mid-Mod Money. Let's get to the free giveaway. Oh, I spent $117 total. $117. When it's all said and done through eBay, Facebook Marketplace, I'm going to make $545 off of $117. That's right, 400 plus profit. One day thrifting. Yes, the program works, you guys. All right, so let's take a look at the prize wheel. Here's what's at stake. Good luck, everybody. I hope you win. Oh, can I press the button? Charlene Hemley, you're the winner of the coveted salt and pepper shakers. Yes, Charlene, congratulations. Everybody give it up for Charlene. She won. Keep tuning in. You might, if you didn't win this week, you'll win next month. Thanks for watching Mid-Mod Money. Remember, always round up.